You guys, this is a part 2 to the message that I put up previously in reference to this psychopathic female, right? So this particular female, the psychopathic female this energy that we're in right now, okay? When I stated that this person is intentions was not to, for some reason, this woman, she thinks as if like her intentions were not to harm you, okay? So being the fact that she thinks this way, like the way that she went about trying to build a connection with you was like very manipulative. And what she wanted to do was, I stated in the last message, was she wanted to isolate you. So because she wanted to isolate you, because this is a person that wanted to kind of keep you to herself. And the reason why she was trying to keep you to herself is because she wanted to emulate you. Okay. And sometimes when people are like pretending to be somebody else, I keep on seeing something like an image of something, right? But what this person does is they take pieces from other people to kind of build their character. So again, I keep on getting this image of, did you guys ever see that video or hear that song that say everybody loves women until a woman's doing better than you? Everybody wants you to love yourself, but until you actually do. It was something about her hair so perfectly fallen. She was nice and smart and funny and got everything she wanted. She does charity. Isn't that the most obnoxious thing you heard? Her popularity, she's pretty for her own good. She's too pretty for her own good, but it was saying that she's probably self-centered. We hate her and we love her, something like that. This is a person who has a love-hate kind of connection, or this faulty connection, because this person is drawing in on you energetically. So what they may be doing is they may be trying to like pull on your energy to get you to feel emotions towards them. And remember, you guys, I was telling you guys something a few days ago in reference to like love spells, because oftentimes people think that love spells are only for people who are romantically involved with each other, or, you know, like a male and a female, or if you're, you know, if you're homosexual or bisexual, this of course can attest for that as well. But it's not just about that. People use love spells when it comes to friendship. Love spells are actually obsession spells, you guys. So when a person wants to basically make you obsessed with them, this is what they'll do. They'll put a spell on you. And this is what they call love spells. In actuality, they're not love spells, because as I stated before, that real love only comes from God, because God is love. Okay. So with this person, right, they believe that their intentions were not bad towards you, because the way that they build friendships and connections with people, they have to be like in this position of authority for some reason. This person, like I stated before, this psychopathic person is actually a control freak. So what she does is when she wants to build a connection with somebody, if she's like, and you know what else I'm getting to? I put another message out that this is a person who's actually like, they're attracted to chosen people. This is why, like, and a lot of people don't believe like in this chosen stuff and all this, and this stuff is true. I don't use that particular term because I know what you guys are talking about, and I know that this stuff is actually true, but I don't use it because sometimes things become very redundant, and other people, they don't understand exactly what you guys are saying, but it's not a thing where a person is considering themselves to be better than anybody else. There are some people who sacrifice their lives in this world to make the world a better place. And this is why God chooses those specific people in particular, because he knows that these people are going to sacrifice their lives to complete a mission for God. Okay. So people don't understand what it means to be chosen. They don't know that there's a lot of sacrifices that you have to make to be a chosen child of God, you know? So what they think is that they typically think that you guys are being like, oh, they think that they're so special, and it's not like that. But even people who actually, you know, partake in certain things, this person is attracted to people who are like full on people who belong to God. Like even in the Bible, when you look at the story of like Samson, in particular, people who were devoted, like they were really God's children, like they were specifically chosen to do a certain thing and to walk a certain path in life. So this is why, you know, we're called to be set apart, and not everybody's going to have that chosen thing. So every Christian is not chosen. Okay. There are people, and it doesn't mean that you're not special. It doesn't mean that you don't have any qualities and gifts. Chosen people are the ones that are going to sacrifice and be in positions that God has called them to be in. These are the ones that are actually like, so there's a whole breakdown behind that. And I know I can feel somebody getting upset about that. Somebody is upset because they thought that like all Christians were considered to be chosen, and it's not true. Okay. It doesn't, calm down. Somebody's mad. It doesn't mean that. But there are specific people who are called to do certain things, okay? So This is the kind of person, like, anytime they perceive somebody to be special, even if they perceive you, this person, they saw like this glow on you, and this person became very attracted to you. And what they did was they was like, you know what, I gotta get this person to, it's like, it's something that, it's not even something that this person even think about. Like, they do this with every single connection that they build with people. This is like, and like I stated before, this person has been behaving this way since they were a child. So this is probably how she made all of her friendships. And for some reason, I don't see her having like a lot of friends, because I think that eventually people get tired of her, or either she discards them or something like that. Like, she's sort of like, she'll destroy their life and then she'll just be like, okay, I'm done with you. You know, like, it's sort of like, yeah, that's what it is. And it's like, so what I'm getting to is like, this is a person who's like got, like, I'm getting like a spoiled brat. This is what I'm getting. So this person may be a person that was like spoiled as a child, and they were like able to get like all the dolls and stuff that they wanted. And this, what I'm looking at right now, is a little girl who's playing in her room, right? She has all of the toys, but her parents doesn't pay her any attention. That's what I'm getting right now. So she has all of like the doll houses. I mean, the best of the best. The parents give her everything that she wants, but she's not getting the necessary attention. So she was neglected as a child. This is what I'm getting right here. But other kids, for some reason, they didn't have a desire to play with her, and I don't know why. Okay, now I get it. Some kids, they actually did want to play with her when she was a child, but what she would do is, when they came over to play with her, she would want to take over when they came to play dates. So she was very controlling, even as a little girl. And what she would do is, like, she would lie on children and do all kind of weird stuff. Why am I in this person's childhood right now? I'm going to say right here where God put me at. Listen, so what she would do is she would lie on other children and basically say that these children are like breaking things, and she would break them. So when she would get upset with something with her parents, what she would do is, if somebody was over there at their house, she would do something like walk by and like break a vase or something like that. And I can hear like the glass shattering on the ground. And what she would do is she would point at the other child and say that they broke it. So she would love for company to come over her parents' house, just because she wanted to blame something on those other children. So this is how she acted out when it came to certain things towards her parents. And she would be like, then the person would be like, no, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. And she would be like, yes, they did. I would never do that. And then the person would be like, no, she did it. She did it. I saw her do it. I saw her do it. And she'd be like, I would never do anything like that. I would never. That's how she talks. Like, this is like some weirdo, right? And you know what it reminds me of? And I'm not going to even get too personal like that, but one of my siblings is like this. Like, she would do like really mean things. So this person may be a dark empath, right? And this person in particular, they feel that they like to build connections with people, and they want like, and the reason why this person was attracted to you in particular, because you have like a motherly type of nurturing thing. So there's something about you in particular. You're a healer. So because of the fact that you have that ability, this person wanted you to kind of like nurture them, but they don't have the capability of like they don't have the capacity to deal with you. That's what it is. That's what I'm getting. This person doesn't have the capacity to deal with you, because there's such a vast amount of things that you're actually good at. And this person didn't even get to see those qualities. This is the reason why I keep on telling you guys, this person, they're upset because they didn't know that you were as gifted as you are. And now that they know it, they wish that they would have never attacked you before they actually did. They wish they would have waited, you know? And I don't know. This is just what it is. This person wished that they wish like hell that they would have waited, because they're like, dang, I could have waited to this person. And this is a destructive person. This is the kind of person that like, they like to see people build up to a certain level, and then it's like they want to like bring that person down. Like, this is person who like to expose people, but they're the one that's like the problem for some reason. Like, it's like they like to, what am I getting? Like an evil person that likes to expose people. That's weird, because how can you be like, yeah, this is what this is. This may be like, And even if they have to like set up things, remember from her childhood, like even if she had to make things look a certain way, then she she gets attention from her mom. There she goes. This is how, listen, the reason why she would wait for the other children to come over was because of the fact that when she breaks a vase, or when she breaks a vase, as we call it, she gets this attention from her mother, and her mother be like, oh, my daughter would never do anything like that. She's such a good girl. And she'll get like rewarded, and that's the attention that she would get from her mother. So she always wanted to be known as a good girl because of the fact that that was the only time she got attention. So when she would do bad things, that was the only time she got attention. I'm telling you, y'all. Listen. Yep. This is what you're dealing with. So this is why this person was coming for you. And this person, basically, they were accusing you of a lot of bad behavior was because of this person wanting attention. And you didn't give this person, either you didn't give this person attention or something like that, or they probably felt like maybe you wasn't interested in them or something. But this person, they retaliated on you because of that, because they wanted this attention. And if you are a person that has nurturing energy, meaning that you're a healer, this person knew that you were a healer. Okay, and what they wanted from you was something that they wasn't going to ask for, because for some reason they feel as if they have to be above a person. This is just the way that they are, very prideful. So yeah, this is what I got for you guys, and that's it. May the Lord be with you. God bless you guys. Bye.